Shalom, shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at GMS that rule and teach world inscriptions, salutations to my Akim out there doing this work in truth and faith and sincerity. Today is going to be just a short lesson on the parabolic language of King Solomon. Okay, as we know, King Solomon came from David, was one of the sons of King David, and being one of the sons of King David, there was a standard that was put on the children of King David. Okay, being what his father done and went through. So King David, having King Solomon, as an heir to the throne, and 40 years of peace. And so 40 years of peace, a lot of people don't look at that as it being a too lengthy or too long of a deal. And so one of the things in the Song of Solomon is so parabolic. Lord willing, I can just touch or taste a little bit of the Song of Solomon today, which some of the things of the Song of Solomon, majority of it, the whole conclusion of the Song of Solomon is a love between Israel and the Most High, Yahweh. Okay, that's the main part of the context in this book. Okay, other attributes are falling away, and having not or losing the love of the Most High, Yahweh. Okay, so we understand, for the ones that do understand, we do understand that, okay, this book, this Bible, is for the Israelites, by the Israelites, to the Israelites. Okay, so the Israelite who is the Most High. The Most High is the number one Israelite. Okay, then it goes into Yahweh Shai, which is the only begotten of the Most High, and then the rest of us. Okay, in that order. All right. So we can go through a little bit of a little commentary of David versus Goliath right here.
Grammarly does more than catch errors. With Grammarly, you can find really good, no, perfect. On the brink of war, two men prepare to duel. One is Goliath, known in the Bible as a giant more than 9 feet tall. The other, a young Israelite.
Okay, Goliath was a Philistine. We know that the Philistines are directly connected to Mizraim, which are the Egyptians. Okay, we know they are interlocking, interconnected, the same bloodline, the same seed line. All right, and we can go into the genealogy, but we understand that the Philistines, the Egyptians, all are the same people. All right. We know that King David was the runner of the litter. We know that King David is an Israelite. All right. From the tribe of Judah. There are 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. King David being from the nation of Israel, being the runner of the flock, so to speak, the whole army was taller than this man. So, we're just gonna go into it a little bit.
David. It's one of the Bible's most famous stories.
Okay, King David was a so-called black man. King David's mother was a Moabite. The Moabites are the Chinese. So King David would look more like Tiger Woods than anything else.
But behind the
that part is a lie. The blow that killed King David went right through his armor. So we know that had to be of Yahweh. Okay? Of Yahweh Shai. We know that had to be of our power. All right? Because a normal man is not going to break or bust through metal, okay, a metallic substance with that type of force. All right, so let this play a little bit.
Heroic legend lies a tale of relentless ambition, violent murder, conquests on the battlefield.
Now pay attention to the actors in this, these particular scenes. Whatever scenes that you may play, they're all Edomites. All right, and so there's a special recompense upon a nation of Edom. Okay, for various atrocities against the children of the Lord, against mankind, which are the other heathen nations, against the earth, the animals, against the Most High's laws. I mean, there's would be a list from here to Mars, okay, on what this devil has done. Moving on.
And in the bedroom, David's quest will ultimately unite a people, but not before it tears a country apart.
These Edomites have stole our name, stole our history, and was in the same place. So there's a lot of penalty, okay, as a nation, as individuals. The Lord didn't forget about that. Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai did not forget, and is consistently and continuously being recorded on what you devils are doing.
The legendary David and Goliath duel takes place around 1015 BC, a time when the Israelites are in the middle of a bloody war against a vicious enemy. The Philistines. It's been more than 200 years since the great military commander Moses first led the 12 Israelite tribes out of Egypt during the Exodus. Joshua then continued the Israelite military campaign and
you know what? One thing, a lot of the wars that we fought, we in many instances, we didn't even lose a single man. Okay? In most cases, we don't have to do, because we are named under Yahweh Yahweh Shai. We don't have to do a whole lot of fighting. The Lord is going to send angels to do the fighting for us. In many cases. So, you know, just keep in mind, what the Lord's will do with his people. All right? Pay attention. One moment, Akim. This is Exodus chapter 14, verse 14. The Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. Okay, so, you know, with all the carnality that the other nations had, a lot of that stuff we didn't have to do, because we really didn't have to take part in going to war, with the exception of King David and a few other top men of Israel. A lot of that we didn't have to partake. The angels destroyed a lot of our enemies when we were at one with Yahweh Yahweh Shai. And so just let that, you know, be a motivator, a spiritual motivator, that the Lord will fight for us. The Lord will fight for his people. Okay? Not to faint in a day of adversity. Not to lose faith. Okay? Be diligent. And, you know, I'll end it here. Lord willing, this comes back as a part 2. Lord willing, this will be a part 2. Okay. Giving all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahshua Shem Rakah Kodash.